little cake update. Kendall's eaten half of it so far. That's right, yeah. Atta girl. Welcome back. Our next guest is a Twin Cities native who made a huge name for himself in films like Gran Torino and Mulan. Now our friend Doua Moua wrote, produced, and acted in a new film that's debuting in the coveted Santa Barbara Film Festival called The Harvest. Take a look.
Your great son is back.
Oh, you're a handsome man now.
How you came home?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So how was life in the Bay?
It's hard writing and working at the same time. You?
Ain't nothing new here, man. You know, everyone's just doing the usual. Getting married, dropping babies left and right.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Is she Hmong?
Yeah, Ty.
Is she Hmong?
I mean, our parents turned out okay.
Yeah. Miserable, suffocating, and loveless marriage.
Ay, you old man. Well, you only know how to lecture, but you don't know how to listen.
Friends, give it up for our friend. Give it up for Doua Moua, everyone. Hi, buddy.
Hi, how you doing, Jason?
I'm well. Doua, I got to tell you, you know, after 8 seasons, guests come and go, and no offense to anyone, but you know, you forget. I don't even remember sometimes what I did yesterday. But you are a guest, to quote the Phantom Menace. I've been watching your career with great interest ever since you were on here, starring with Clint in Gran Torino. So I just want to start with a compliment. Congratulations on your success and getting to this, The Harvest. I always want to know, I'm always curious because I'm so in awe of writers. It's not a skill that I have. Where did the idea for The Harvest come from?
Well, it took 11 years to get to this point. Will premiere at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, and it's loosely based on my family. You know, during college, I went through a period of time of my dad having renal failure, and after Gran Torino, I pretty much was like, who's gonna write me another role? So I kind of dug deep and pretty much was like, yeah, I should tell this story. So I just kind of start the process of writing this film, and it took me probably 2 years to kind of finesse it to this point, and then kind of shopped it around. So
I love it. If no one's opening a door, you build your own damn door.
yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the point. And back then, Asian, you know, was not it in Hollywood, and no one wants to tell their story. And you know, thank you to, you know, people like Michelle Yeoh and, you know, Jackie Chan and Jet Li, who kind of build and knock down those doors for us. But it's time for, you know, not just telling East Asian stories, but also start the conversation that Southeast Asian, you know, want to be part of the narrative. And it starts from us to write our own stories, so we could tell that, you know, we are part of America, and we are, you know, we make an impact in this society. So,
And it's also going to grab such a large audience because thematically it's universal. You're talking about universal themes of family. Tell us about your character.
yeah, so my character Ty, you know, like any son or daughter who leaves home, leaves the nest, and come back home, and you know, pretty much you're silent, but you're observing, and you trying to find where you fall into place in the family again. And basically that's where my character comes in. And you know, every family member in the film has their own secrets and demons that they're trying to battle and trying to overcome, and still try to hold a piece of themselves. And that's pretty much my character, of trying to, you know, figure out where can I, or where should I, or you know, fit into this family again. And that's pretty much my character of, you know, if anybody who goes away for such a long time and coming home, and you have all that thoughts and lingering information that you're obtaining coming back home, and just trying to figure out if you want to be part of that family again, you know. So
You've been to obviously a lot of big premieres, Gran Torino, Mulan. I mean, hello, it's Disney. Is there a special level of nervousness because that you everythinged this movie, short that you wrote it, you produced it, you act in it, What is February 12th going to be like for you when you kind of put your baby in front, you give it to the audience? What's that nervousness like?
You know, I've seen it so many times, and that's because, you know, when you're in post, you've seen it so many times, and, you know, it's just kind of giving it to the universe, and I hope it resonate to anybody that of any ethnicity and see themselves in one or all the characters and could literally sit back and say, oh, that's my family, or that's me.
Yep.
And just start an honest conversation about family and about, you know, all the taboos or all the immigrants or refugees, and have an honest conversation with your own family and with yourself of, you know, how to navigate through all that. So I think if you leave the theater, you know, watching the film and say, oh, I've seen this, or is it
Yeah.
my family, you know? So that would be a big impact. So
It's universal. Always a pleasure, Doua. Thank you so much.
thank you guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Keep an eye on all things going on in his life. Go to douamoua.com. You can follow him on social media as well. Continued success. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment.